So, stepping outside of the box, doing something a little bit different. A review on one single fragrance. So if you want to know what fragrance I decided was worthy enough to do just one in a review, meet me on the other side of this intro and I'll tell you all about it. What's going on, everybody? That's right, you guessed it. You're in the right place one more time. It is your boy LL Cool Trey Belafonte. Listen, stepping outside of the box a little bit. I always do list reviews or reviews with fragrances in a group or themes or something like that. Well, I decided tonight I'm gonna bring y'all a review on one single fragrance. One single fragrance. Now, before I get into, well, we're gonna start the review. But before I tell you about this fragrance, I want to tell you about some of the fragrances that it draws comparisons to. Well, Dior Homme is one. And the other one, Valentino One More Intense. Another one that I think it draws comparison to is Prada Amber. Those are some pretty good fragrances, right? So, you want to know what fragrance I'm talking about? It is from the house of Armaf. And I talked about this fragrance the other day in my haul video. It is from the house of Armaf. And it is Futura. This fragrance is my scent of the day. Now, there you go. If you tilt the bottle like this, it doesn't spray very well. So you have to hold the bottle kind of straight up and then it sprays. I don't even know how many sprays that is. Now, the main notes in this fragrance is iris, coffee, lavender, and vetiver. And I think what draws this fragrance with the fragrances that I named, which would have been Dior Homme, Valentino One More Intense, and Prada Amber, to me, it's the powdery note of iris. I think you may be able to throw a Monaco Profumo in there. I think it has iris in it. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. It's not quite as powdery as those. And Prada Luna Rosa Black is a little powdery as well. I'm not sure if it has iris in one of the notes listed in it as well. But I know Dior Homme, Prada Amber, and Valentino One More Intense are very, very smooth, heavy on the iris. Very smooth, very powdery type fragrances. One good thing about this fragrance, the price point. $29 to $30, as you can imagine, that is around the price range of every Armaf fragrance. So this one is no exception. It's around the $29 to $30 mark. Occasions to wear this fragrance, man. Seems like every time I set up this tripod, a train comes by, but when the train tracks are just a few hundred yards that way, you hear them. Grew up with them, used to them. It's part of living in the country. And if I didn't mention, this is a Edp Concentration. I'm not sure how Armaf does their fragrances. I don't know if all of them are EDPs. This is only my second bottle. So, will not be my last though. These are some really good fragrances. Now, where was I? Edp Concentration. Performance on it is pretty good. It projects about an hour and a half. You may get 2 hours out of it, depending on your skin. My skin is relatively dry, so I don't get the best performance and projection out of fragrances. That's why you got to hit them with that old pump fake. That's just me. That's just my skin. That's just the cards I was dealt. Longevity on this fragrance, I'm gonna give it 5 to 6 hours, which is pretty good. I mean, that's you know, I think 6 hours is above average. 4 hours is, to me, on my skin, is about average. So 6 hours is above average. Again, we were talking about occasions to wear this. Date night fragrance. I think it would make a good little date night fragrance. Wedding. I could see this being worn to a wedding. It just has a regal feel and smell to it. And again, so does the fragrances that it draws comparison to. They all smell really, really good. This just happens to be the cheapest of the bunch, so I mean, that makes it a win for me. The only problem is you can't find this kind of stuff in the stores, which for a guy like me who enjoys to get out and do the hunt, then that's a bit of a drawback, because like I found my Prada Luna Rosa Black at Burlington and Huntsville, which y'all know I go to Huntsville quite a bit, but that's where I found my Prada Luna Rosa Black, so I was happy to find that. I hate that you can't find fragrances like this on the shelf at our rack stores, but you can. So if you want it, you're gonna have to order it. So, but again, it won't cost you about $30. Now, back to what I was saying. Occasions to wear this, definitely on a date. I would definitely wear this to a beautiful fall wedding, especially if it was in the evening and the sun was setting and it was just nice, or if it was a nighttime wedding. You know, they have lights and things that they set up. I would definitely wear it. I think it would go good on that type of occasion. Wouldn't necessarily wear it to a club. I think it may be a little too dressy for a club, but that's me. Ages that can wear this fragrance. Honestly, I think it's all about the person and their mindset. I could see a high school guy wearing this, especially the Armaf, more so than the Pradas that I named, or the Valentino One More Intense, or the Dior. You know, unless he's just a kid, you know, that comes from affluence. You know, I don't know a high school kid that can afford Dior, or that would want to spend their money on Dior. But I could imagine that there are some out there with girlfriends that go to the mall and they smelled it and bought it because she liked it. So I could imagine that. Or I could imagine some wearing Sauvage. But then again, Sauvage is a totally different type of fragrance than this. I think this scent lends itself to somebody that is more well-rounded with fragrances. Not that a young guy couldn't pull it off. I personally don't think a young guy would smell it and go, yeah, that smells good. I don't think they would want to wear it. I think that they could, but I don't think that they would want to wear it. So I think somebody around my age, mid-40s and down to probably mid-20s, 25 to 45, maybe, I think would be the best wheelhouse to wear this. I can't see an older guy wanting to wear it either, even though I think an older guy could pull it off. I mean like 65, like my dad's 70, 69, he'll be 70 next month. I can't see him wanting to wear this. I can't. Now I can see that young guy, that old guy that wants to be young wearing it, but I think this is best suited for a middle-aged guy, you know what I'm saying? Because it has a certain savoir-faire to it. Now with me saying that, I feel like anybody can wear any fragrance anytime that they want to. So I mean, if it's dead of the summer and you want to wear this to go play basketball, it's your fragrance, knock yourself out. Or if you want to wear this to the gym, it's your frag, knock yourself out. I just personally think that I like to fit my fragrances with certain time frames, certain occasions. Now, what would I wear if I was going to wear this? If I was going to put on one of my Adidas t-shirts and some basketball shorts, this is not what I would reach for. Now, if I was going to put on a nice polo and some nice jeans and some nice sneakers or some nice boots or some slippers or some slip-ons or loafers or whatever they call, this is what I would reach for. This is what I would reach for. Anything I had to go dress casual and up, I would reach for this. Anything less than dress casual, I would not reach for this fragrance. To me, it's just too dressy for that. It's just a dressy fragrance, and I like it. Is it overly dressy? I don't think so. I think it's right there on the lines. I think people, if they smell this on you, I think they're going to think you paid a lot of money for it. I really do, because it just has that scent to it. That's just my opinion on it. That's my 3 cents on it. It's Trey Scents 3 cents on it. I think it's a good smelling fragrance. I think it's one that if you guys are looking to order something offline that you can't find, or if you've been looking to find an alternative to Dior Homme or Valentino Uomo Intense or Prada Amber, you know, or Prada Luna Rosa Black. Luna Rosa Black is a little bit different from those other 3, but still. Prada Amber, Dior Homme, and Valentino Uomo Intense, to me, all kind of are in it, are, what's the word I'm looking for? Exchangeable. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. You could just rotate one in and rotate one out. One thing that I do think makes this one a little bit different from those fragrances is this one has a certain earthiness to it, a certain woody earthiness to it that those other 2 that I've named just don't have. So to me, that makes this worth purchasing by itself, and the simple fact that it honestly smells amazing. When I smelled this, I was like, oh my goodness, that's fire. And this is legit fire. All right, guys. Something new, and something that you're gonna see a lot from this channel going forward is just some single fragrance reviews. I mean, why not, you know? One last time from the house of Armaf Futura. And this is an EDP, and one you need to get your hands on. Again, guys, thank you all for being the best part of this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, without you, there would be no channel. So I appreciate you all stopping in, always checking to see what, you know, I'm talking about. I appreciate that. Thank you all for being active in the comment section. The comment sections is where it's at. Appreciate you. So always feel comfortable and free to leave a comment. Okay? Thank you. Thank you all for being the best part of this channel. Be sure to like if you like the video. Be sure to share if you like the video. And if you think I've earned it and you haven't already given me, I know you've earned it. If you think I've earned it and you haven't already given me a sub, by all means, please consider it. Consider giving me a sub. All right, so with that being said, again, thank you all and God bless. I am going to jump off here and edit this video and get it uploaded. And until the next time, y'all, peace.